Years later, the Blue Ridge Parkway was quieter than Christopher remembered. The mountains steady and eternal, the air carrying the same calm promise it always had. Their daughters laughed somewhere behind them, the sound light and free, chasing each other along the grass, while the afternoon sun warmed everything it touched. Jennifer leaned into Christopher's side, his arm wrapped around her shoulders like it had always belonged there. And in that simple, familiar gesture, he felt the weight of everything they had survived. Once this place had been the end of his world. Now it was the proof of how deeply life could heal. He looked at Jennifer, at the woman who had walked into his worst moment and refused to leave, whose brown eyes had seen him broken and still chosen him. Time had softened some edges and sharpened others. There were laugh lines now, a deeper confidence in the way she carried herself, but the strength was the same. The love was stronger. He asked quietly if she ever thought about how close they came to missing all of this. Jennifer followed his gaze to their daughters, then back to him and said she thought about how some things only made sense when you stopped fighting where your life wanted to take you. Christopher smiled. He had spent years believing control was everything, planning, building, protecting himself from loss. Jennifer had taught him something different. She had taught him that love wasn't something you engineered. It was something you answered when it showed up, even when it scared you. They walked together to the roadside marker, hands linked, hearts steady. The same ring caught the sunlight on Jennifer's finger. Still perfect, still hers, just as it had always been meant to be. Christopher pressed his forehead to hers, breathing her in, grounded by the quiet truth of them. He said softly that he was dying here once. Jennifer answered just as softly that he was reborn, and so was she. Behind them, their daughters called out, impatient to be included, to be held, to be loved. Christopher laughed, the sound full and unguarded, and turned back toward the life waiting for them. Some loves begin gently. Theirs began in blood and fear and impossible courage, and somehow it became the safest place either of them had ever known. For the full story, click the link below. This is Vintage Mike Tales.